Okay, I am gonna go ahead and get started with the speaker webinar for the 2025 World Credit Union Conference. Thank you everyone for joining us this morning. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Katie Hockmuth and I am the Manager of Education and Vendor Engagement at the World Council of Credit Unions. So I am your point of contact for the speaker program at the conference this year. Please note that this is being recorded, so if you're not able to join, you can view it at a later time. Also, if you have any questions while I'm presenting, please put them in the Q&A section in this webinar, and I will answer those at the end. I'm going to first talk about some attendee demographics. We are expecting around 1,500 credit union executives made up of CEOs, board members, volunteers, and senior management. Our attendees are coming from over 60 countries, with the largest populations coming from the USA, Brazil, Ireland, and Korea. 60% of our attendees' asset size is below 1 billion, and a lot of our attendees have been to our event before and participate in some of our virtual learning initiatives, either through our workshops or our webinars. Being a global audience, we will be offering simultaneous interpretation in the session rooms. This means that attendees who require translation will pick up a headset, and there will be remote translators who see the screen and hear the audio and translate back into those headsets. We will be translating all sessions into Portuguese, 2 of the sessions into Spanish, and 1 session into Polish and Korean. You do not need to change anything with your presentation regarding the translation, but please be mindful of how fast you are talking and avoid using any idioms to present examples, as these do not translate well. If you're curious what language your session is translated to, that will be available in the pocket agenda on site, so you can grab one of those at the registration desk. Some presenters will be presenting in their native language, and English translation will be provided for those attendees, so they will pick up those headsets outside of the room. The theme for this year's event is "The Future is Cooperative." We do feature different themes throughout the whole event. We're covering a bunch of different topics with the breakout sessions. So if you're curious what other sessions are, you're able to visit our website at wcuc.org under Speakers Breakout Sessions. We're going to go over some session logistics. As a speaker, you can expect between 200 to 500 people in your session. We will be using 4 different rooms for 4 concurrent educational sessions, and all of the breakout sessions are taking place at the convention center. Attendees do not pre-register for sessions. It's available on a first-come, first-served basis. They will receive a pocket agenda and can also use the conference app to see what sessions they would like to attend. And the rooms are all located near each other, so that's great. There are a variety of times available for breakout sessions. Some are 45 minutes, some are an hour, and a few sessions this year are an hour and 15 minutes. If you are not sure on the time allocated for your session, please visit our website. You'll find your breakout session listed under the speakers tab. Just as a reminder, the website is wcuc.org. Please accommodate your presentation time for the moderator or introducer to introduce the speaker or speakers. The above session time includes the Q&A portion of your session, and it is up to each presenter and/or presenters to decide how much time they wish to allocate to the Q&A. We recommend 10 to 15 minutes for the Q&A. The introduction is very simple. It's really just reading saying welcome to the session and reading the speaker's bio. So I would say 2 to 3 minutes for introduction time. If you are on a panel, please communicate with other panelists to determine how much time each speaker will talk, and then also include the Q&A time in that. Plan to arrive to your session room ready to present 15 to 30 minutes prior to the start of your session. A technician will be there for support to give you a head mic and your PowerPoint presentation will be preloaded. Be mindful of the timing of your presentation. Please start and end on time so attendees can get to where they need to go next. We do offer our attendees the chance to collect CPE credits by attending your session. Nothing on your end needs to be done to complete this. A room monitor will be outside of your room scanning attendees as they enter. Each breakout session will have a moderator assigned to it, if not already included as a panelist on part of the session. Most moderators are World Council staff members or volunteers who have asked to moderate. Introductions between speaker and moderators will take place in the next few weeks. Our moderators play an important role in our educational sessions by introducing the speaker. A script will be provided to the moderators prior to their arrival with a biography and other housekeeping notes for the session. The moderator also facilitates the Q&A with the audience after the speaker is done presenting. As I mentioned in the previous slide, it's up to the speaker and moderator to decide how long they wish to do the Q&A. For the Q&A session, there will not be microphones in the audience for the moderators. The Q&A is facilitated through the conference app. So the conference app will be available to download in early July, and the Q&A sessions can be found inside of your session in the conference app. A how-to guide will be sent to moderators and speakers prior to the event. If the moderator doesn't see any questions come up in the Q&A, feel free to just have an open discussion or continue talking during your session. We also ask that the moderator remind attendees before and after the session to complete the session survey so we can provide feedback to the speakers and continue to improve our educational offerings. Please make it a point as a speaker and or the moderator to share this point with the audience. We try to be sustainable by not doing paper surveys and really encourage people to use the conference app to get that feedback. We have the following requirements regarding your presentation. All PowerPoints must be set to widescreen format, 16:9 ratio. And we also strongly encourage you to use the conference PowerPoint template that is seen in this webinar with the WCU branding. That template is available in the speaker portal, so you can download it from there to update your presentation. We also just send a reminder to save your presentation early and often to avoid lost content. If you have any videos that you'd like to share, please make sure to embed them within your PowerPoint. We will upload any of the presentations that we receive into the conference app in PDF format. One of the biggest questions you'll receive as a speaker in the Q&A is, are there slides for this session? So yes, those are going to be within the session in the conference app. Post-conference, we also put the sessions up password protected. The app is also password protected for attendees to download after the conference. If you are not comfortable sharing your presentation, please let me know and we will not include it. If you're on a panel, please put all the speaker slides together and send them as one cohesive PowerPoint. There is limited time before your session to do this, so please make sure you're sending me one PowerPoint in the order in which you guys plan to speak prior to the presentation deadline. We also ask that you include a slide at the end of your presentation, prompting people to fill out the session survey located in the conference app. And presentations are due to me by Friday, July 4th. You can either send them to my email listed here, or if they're too large to send, you can do a free file transfer system. I like to use WeTransfer. You can also upload them into the speaker portal. That is one of your tasks inside of there. We do provide audio-visual for you to use in each of the breakout rooms. So there will be a microphone attached to the podium. There will be a head mic, an audio-visual technician to help you with any issues, a clicker, a laptop, microphone, PA system, and wireless internet. So this is the same internet that attendees will be using. So if you're doing any demos or video playing, we just want to make sure that it should be fine, but please let me know if you have any special needs for internet. And a screen and projector will also be included. As far as the setup, all the rooms are set up in theater style. And we will also have chairs on the stage. So whether you prefer to sit and give your presentation or stand behind the podium, that is up to you. Our event is fully in person, and there will be no virtual component other than the camera that is recording the translators for the translation. We do have an on-site speaker ready room. This is located in the convention center to use to practice your presentation or meet up with fellow panelists. Here are the times. The times are also going to be listed on the room. So that room is K15. And I also just want to note that if you've submitted your PowerPoint to me and you go to the speaker ready room to make edits, please either send me a new copy or come to your room with updated PowerPoint, because the laptop in that room, that if you make your edits on that, that does not communicate to the breakout session rooms. In the past, we have had that set up, but this year that will not be the case. So please, if you make any edits, send me a new version of your PowerPoint. Now to go over some speaker logistics, and these are all tasks that are inside of your speaker portal. If you haven't been invited to your speaker portal through Session Board, please let me know and I will get you access. So all speakers need to be registered for the conference. Speakers will receive a complimentary pass, and this does include the opening ceremony on Monday and the closing party on Wednesday. We also strongly encourage speakers to book their own hotel accommodations. Space is filling fast. We do still have a lot of great rooms left at the Sheraton, which is downtown Stockholm near all the tourist attractions. So please visit our website, wcuc.org, to book your hotel rooms. If you require a visa to enter Sweden, we can provide a letter once you're registered. More information on our website under the Attend tab. If you need a visa to enter Sweden and have not yet received one, please send me an email so we can expedite that. Also, inside of this speaker portal is a speaker consent form. We just ask that you agree to that. Inside of the registration process, you did agree in the terms and conditions to be photographed, so we will be taking photographs of you speaking, and then can provide those after the event if you wish. And we suggest business attire for your session while you are presenting. After the conclusion of the conference, all presentations will be converted to PDF and put on our website with a password given to attendees only. And as I stated earlier, if you don't agree to that, please let me know. We will share the survey results of each breakout session with the speaker directly. These results are from the session surveys taken through the conference app. So to get the best results, please encourage participants of your session to complete the survey, and you can expect your results by mid-September. Okay, now I'm going to open it up for questions. Does anyone have any questions about what we just discussed? Okay, well, I'm not seeing any questions come in. I have a very visual presentation using, okay, that's great. Yeah, so we don't have any restrictions on the PowerPoint. So if it's all very visual, that works for us. If you do plan on having a very visual presentation, if you could just have the slide when people walk in be this first slide I had up here, that just kind of helps people when they're coming into the room have that conference branding up. So that would be great. Let's see. We don't currently offer any options for live surveys, but if that's something that you want to implement in your presentation, you're more than welcome to. If you want to put up a QR code and have attendees scan that during the session to participate in any type of survey, you're more than welcome to. Can I use my own laptop because of the size of the videos? Yes, you're welcome to use your own laptop. I just suggest you arrive a few minutes early to run that through the tech team and make sure everything is up and running. Yes, you can have videos in your presentation. We just ask that they're embedded. Will there be bottles of water available? Yes, each session will have a fresh water bottle on the stage for each speaker. I will follow up with you on the invitation to the speaker portal. You should have received an email, so maybe it's getting stuck in your spam folder. So let me follow up with you on that. Is it possible to do a live demo? Yes, you can do a live demo. As I mentioned, the wireless internet will be the same wireless internet used by attendees. They did just upgrade their system, so it should be pretty fast for everyone to be logged on and you to do a live demo. So if you require a hardline internet to do your demo, if it's a bigger software or something like that, we can chat offline about implementing that. Is there a way to see who is going to be attending the conference? Yes, so we that information is available inside the conference app. We use an app provider called All in the Loop, and attendees will be receiving an email by the end of this month inviting them to the web platform version of our conference app. And inside of there, you're going to be able to see the attendees, the breakout sessions, the full agenda. And then closer to the event in July, you'll get an email about downloading it to your phone. And so we're going to be offering a web version and an app version, and that's how you can see who are the attendees this year. When will we receive the PowerPoint template? So that's available in the speaker portal right now, but I also plan to attach it to the follow-up email with the recording of this webinar. Can we take photos of the speakers and audience and use it for our social media updates? Yes, attendees have agreed to be photographed, so you're welcome to take pictures of your session and use it on social media. Any other questions? As a reminder, I will be sending a follow-up email with deadlines, this recording, and the speaker template. Do we know the dimensions of the screen on stage? I believe it is a 3 meter by 6 meter screen, but I would need to confirm that so I could follow up with you. But we always suggest a larger font. The breakout rooms will be set for over 400 people, so we just want to make sure that someone sitting in the back would be able to see. You can use your own template for your PowerPoint, yes. We would just ask that you do use the conference template so that it sticks with our branding as attendees are walking into the room. So if you just want to use the first template screen here that you see, and then if the next couple of slides are your template, that would work for us. Yes, you are welcome to use any other information gathering tools during the presentation. Kahoots, for an example, for audience interaction. So if that's something you'd like to do, please just include that in your presentation slides. Can we reach out to attendees for our breakout session afterwards? Yes, so if you are sponsoring a breakout session, you will receive the full attendee list of the people that we are scanning into the room, and that information will be sent to you post-conference. Any other questions? Okay, well, thank you so much to everyone who joined this morning, this afternoon, night, wherever you're located. I will be sending a follow-up email with the recording, the PowerPoint template, and any deadlines. And please feel free to shoot me an email if you have any other outstanding questions.